Good day, everybody. My name is David Whitten, and I'm sitting here with my colleague Jason Jagpal. We're both employment lawyers at Whitten and Lublin. Jason and I are here today to talk about vacation and how it works during the holiday season and beyond. Jason, talk to me about vacation this time of year.
Well, actually, this is a great time to be an employee because this is a month where we are going to now be getting 3 days off. The statutory holidays that we are guaranteed under the Employment Standards Act are Christmas Day, as well as Boxing Day and New Year's Day.
Jason, if you have to work on those days, how are you compensated?
Well, it may be a bit of a surprise to people, but one of the gifts that an employer can give you around this time of year is requiring you to work those days that you thought that you had off. So an employer can actually require you to work on those statutory holidays, but they have to do one of two things. Either they have to pay you a premium for that day, or they have to pay you your regular wages, but give you a separate day off.
Okay. And that's a great point, because in fact, vacation is something that can be dictated by your employer. The legislation says that it has to be determined by agreement with your employer and the employee, but practically that means that the employer can tell you when you're going to work and when you can take vacation time. You can request it, but they don't necessarily have to agree. Jason, let's talk about vacation pay and vacation time.
Okay, well, I mean, that goes very similarly with statutory holidays. A lot of people, as you mentioned, believe that, oh, I'm entitled to X amount of weeks of vacation, I will take it off here. And once again, the employer can dictate when you do receive your vacation time and your vacation pay. So those are two different things. Vacation pay is the amount that an employer has to pay you to compensate you for your vacation. For the first 5 years that you work somewhere, the employer has to pay you 4% of your wages for vacation pay. That is equivalent to 2 weeks of vacation time. Similarly, after 5 years, that number increases to 6% and also 3 weeks of vacation.
But that's an important distinction to make, because if you're a straight salaried employee, 4% of your wages equates to 2 weeks paid vacation per year, 6% equates to 3 weeks paid vacation per year. However, we frequently encounter employees that are compensated not just with a base salary, but also with a commission payment or a non-discretionary bonus payment. By non-discretionary, I mean it's not just at the whim of your employer, it's based on an equation or a formula. And in that situation, if somebody is paid entirely on commission or a mix of commission and base pay, or base pay and bonus, it can occur that if your salary just continues, or your base pay during the time that you take off, whether it be 2 to 3 weeks, depending upon your years of service, you may in fact not be receiving the equivalent of 4 or 6% of your gross wages. Because if you factor in the bonus or the non-discretionary bonus or the commission, they're not receiving the equivalent of 4 or 6% on those payments as well. So this is a really actually a hot button issue, because we often encounter that, for example, straight commission employees will not only continue to receive their draw against commission during their vacation time and no additional vacation pay or time. If you find yourself in that position, we strongly suggest that you come in and meet with us, because there may be an amount owing to you in addition to your what you've been earning so far on account of vacation pay. Thanks for your time today, Jay. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. If you have any legal questions or would like to schedule a consultation, our contact information is on our website.